Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming back with another video for you guys today. So today, guys, we got back our Beckett Authentication Services group submission for the month of September. This was the 50% off football category, which it did include encapsulation. So this was a really, really big order. And I'm going to share some of the submissions with you guys from individuals that allowed me to do so. Those of you that wanted to share it on your own channel, they will be mailed out to you. You guys know that when I get the tracking numbers, I send them to you guys so you guys can track the packages all the way home. Like August's group submission that we just did, September's group submission, I did not get a heads up that the package was coming. It just showed up. So I'm assuming Beckett's pumping these orders out and they're shipping them out before the system shows that they're going shipped out. And so I didn't even have a tracking number or a heads up that this was coming, guys. So that's why I wasn't able to let you guys know. But as always, when I ship stuff out to you guys, I send you guys a tracking number so you guys can follow it. So anyways, guys, let's get on with the submissions that I can share with you guys. There was a ton of great stuff. I know that you guys will enjoy seeing what was submitted, and I'm going to enjoy showing them off. So the first submission I'm going to share with you guys is coming from Luis. Luis submitted one card with us, and that was this sweet-looking 1995 Flair Warren Moon. When Warren was playing with the Vikings, this card turned out amazing. Warren Moon's been a fantastic signer as of here late for a fee, and he got the Hall of Fame 06 inscription. So this card came back good. Really had no doubts on it. And so hopefully you enjoy that, Luis. It'll be heading your way. So we got that one. Our next order is coming from Leslie. Looks like Leslie submitted 3 cards with us. So the first card is the 1977 Topps Steve Largent. You can see it was black Sharpie, got the Hall of Fame 95 inscription on it. Came back good, of course. And I'll let you guys know, in the whole order was well over 200 items. There was only one item that did not come back good. And just so you guys know, that item was mine. So that should tell you guys how everybody else did. So definitely a successful order. We have the 1964 Philadelphia Bob Lilly with the Hall of Fame 80 inscription on it. Card looks great. And then last but not least is this 1956 Topps Lenny Moore with the Hall of Fame 75 inscription. Just looks amazing. See there in the black Sharpie. This card turned out amazing. So there you go, Leslie. That order will be on its way to you. The next order I'm going to share is Crash's order. Crash sent us 3 cards. And the first one we're going to show off is this 79 Topps Hank Bauer. You can see they inscribed his number 39 and Air Coryell, which is what the San Diego Chargers offense was known for back when Don Coryell was coaching the team. They had a high-powered, high-flying offense through the air, and Hank Bauer was a part of that. So this is a sweet, sweet autograph. Turned out great. The next one for Crash is this 1991 Upper Deck Roger Craig. You can see that he inscribed the 3-time Super Bowl champ in the 1000/1085. Great looking card from a running back that will get into the Hall of Fame at some point here. But that 1991 Upper Deck turned out great, especially with all those inscriptions. And the last card for Crash Is an amazing, amazing card. It says 86 Topps Walter Payton. Came back good. Love the 86 Topps football set. It's just such a classic, iconic football set. And Walter Payton being one of the greatest running backs ever. Just it's an amazing autograph. This is definitely a winner, Crash. So you did good. All three of yours came back good. And like the others, as soon as I get a tracking number, my friend, I will send it to you, and it will be on its... Oops, caught it. It will be on its way home. So, sorry for that. The next order we have to share is coming from Andy. Andy submitted 4 cards to us. All 4 cards did pass, and they are some biggies. So look at these. We got the first one is this 2013 Rookies and Stars, Calvin Johnson. Calvin came back good. This is a nice looking card. Man, having Calvin Johnson in the collection there, that's pretty awesome right there. So got the Calvin Johnson. Next we have in the 2016 Donruss, we got Eric Dickerson, which turned out fantastic. You can see him there when in his days with the Los Angeles Rams. This modern card turned out great. I love it. It was a great choice, Andy. And a great running back right there, Mr. Eric Dickerson. Next is on the 2018 Prestige, we got Eli Manning. You can see he signed there in the black Sharpie. Fantastic autograph from a fantastic quarterback, Mr. Eli Manning. I know for a while there he was a good TTMer. I don't know if I haven't looked lately to see if he still does or not, but for a while there he was TTMing for free. I mean, I got him a couple times, but you know that might have all changed. Like I said, I haven't looked up for to see his recent signing habits, but Eli Manning is a good one. And then last but not least, we have the 2020 Donruss Warren Moon. See the Warren Moon Hall of Fame 06 down there. Came back good. Not surprised. Again, the modern card looks amazing. I actually have the same card signed. Turned out great. So there you go, Andy. Hope you enjoyed it. As soon as I ship it out, I will send you a tracking number. All right, guys, so our next submission is coming from Steven. Steven submitted, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 cards with us. And the first card is this 2018 Classics Redback Elvin Bethea. You can see it's actually a serial numbered on the side there. And we got the sweet Elvin Bethea autograph with the Hall of Fame 03 in black Sharpie. Card turned out great. Awesome, awesome signature right there. And then next is this 1979 Saints Coke Tom Myers card. Awesome card, unique card, and you can see the autograph right there with the thin Sharpie. Next card is a great one. I really love this card. It's a 1994-95 Assets Marshall Faulk wearing his San Diego Aztecs jersey. It's on the checklist card there. Sweet looking card there from an awesome, awesome running back. I mean, he was great with the Colts, and he was obviously great with the Rams. Could catch, could pass, could run, could pretty much do it all as a running back. So Marshall Faulk. Next one is another nice one. We have this 2001 Topps Archives Reserve. So you can see it's got the chrome effect going on there. And it's Charlie Joyner. It's archives of his 1972 Topps rookie card, and Mr. Joyner signed Hall of Fame 96 on it. And this card, man, I know it looks good on camera, but it looks amazing in person. This is a sweet card to get signed. Very, very awesome. So we got Charlie Joyner. And the next one is actually out of the same set. 2001 Topps Archives Reserve. We got Roger Craig on a copy of the 1984 rookie card. And Roger Craig inscribed 80s All-Decade Team. Fantastic looking card. I mean, it just looks amazing. Amazing cards there. Got a couple more here. The next one is this 1991 Domino's quarterback, Archie Manning. It's on Domino's did cards back in the day, 1991, and they used Upper Deck to produce them. And it was a series of quarterbacks, both past and present at the time. I remember getting these as a kid when we would order Domino's. And so he got the Archie Manning signed. So I will say the problem with this and your next card, Steven, is on the transport here. I don't know if it could show through. I mean, right there, possibly. The case got banged up. And so I'm going to ship your cards back to you, except for this one and the next one. I'm going to send these into Beckett to get them re-slabbed up. So you'll be missing 2 cards, but it's only because I'm having them redone. So this case got banged up, unfortunately, and so I wanted to show it off so you could see it, but it will get re-slabbed, and when I get it back again, I'll send it to you. So we'll put that to the side. And the last card of your order, Steven, is the 1997 Upper Deck Legends Billy Kilmer. These Upper Deck Legends cards are awesome to get signatures on. I've gotten a couple myself, and they just look great. So you got all of yours authenticated and slabbed. Again, with this one wasn't as bad as the other one, but you could see like right there, the corner got dinged up a bit. So I'm going to send this in and get it re-slabbed up for you. So this one in Archie Manning won't be heading back right away. But when I get them back, I will send them off to you, okay? Sorry that happens, but this was a big order, and a couple of them got dinged up, and unfortunately yours was one of them. So, but we'll get it taken care of and straightened out for you. And our next submission is coming from Derek. Derek submitted, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like submitted 9 cards. And the first one is this 1976 Topps Larry Seipel. He inscribed number 20 and 17-0 for the Dolphins. Great looking card. The next card is 1973 Topps Garo Yepremian. Dolphins kicker. Turned out great. Funny thing about Garo is I always remember his bald head. That's all I remember. I know it's probably mean, but that's all I remember. Next card we have is this 73 Topps Earl Morrall. Signed it. Awesome. His signature is crystal clear on this card. Turned out great. The next card is 1973 Topps Manny Fernandez. He inscribed it with his number 75, and he inscribed 17-0 as well. So, fantastic card. Manny Fernandez is a great signer. Pretty awesome. Matter of fact, one of the cards I submitted in this order was a Manny Fernandez. So, this one is the 1990 Swell Greats Bob Griese. He also inscribed 17-0. Great looking card. And Bob Griese's been signing quicker than a year right now. I've seen a couple people get him in a month or two, so you might want to give him a shot. Maybe he'll get it sooner than a year. Normally he signs like once a year, but he's been returning some quickly. So This next one is a 1976 Topps Vern Den Herder, and he signs inscribed 17-0 as well. You did a good job on these 17-0 inscriptions, Derek. Way to go. Way to go. Our next one is 1973 Topps Larry Little, and got the 17-0 inscription. Pretty awesome. Of course, Larry Little is a fantastic TTM signer with the fee. Next one is the 1973 Topps Howard Twilley. And you got the 17-0 inscription on this one as well. Way to go. You did amazing on these cards, I got to tell you. And the last card of the order is this 1973 Topps Dick Anderson. He did personalize it to Derek, but he also did the inscription 17-0. So that is a great looking card. Just love it. You did amazing, Derek. Hope you're happy with it. And I will shoot you your tracking number as soon as it goes out. So thank you so much. And we will move on. Okay, so our next order is coming from James. James submitted 5 cards and 1 8x10 photo. So we'll do the cards first. So the first one is this 1978 Topps Tony Dorsett. And as you can see, got the Hall of Fame 94 inscription along with the number 33. Great looking card as always. I still have to get Tony Dorsett myself. So fantastic, fantastic card for the collection. Next we have the 1985 Topps Warren Moon. And James wanted this one graded, the autograph grade. And so you can see it got a Beckett 10. This card is sweet. Signed it in the blue Sharpie. You got the Hall of Fame 06 down there. This card looks great. And it got the 10 auto. So that is awesome. The 85 Topps turn out really, really good signed. So it's a good set to do if you're wanting to tackle a football set. The next one is this sweet custom trading card of Lenny Moore. I saw this and just loved it. It's Hall of Fame 75 inscription, and it's got a penny in there from 1956. So that is really cool. I'll show you the back of it. See, it's a clear back. The back of the penny shows through. This is a sweet custom of Lenny Moore. The next card is this 2018 Score Captains Joe Thomas. This is another awesome card right here. Joe Thomas was an amazing, amazing lineman. Modern day card. Looks great. And the last card for James is a card I just absolutely love. And it's the 1974 Topps Deacon Jones when he was on the Chargers. Love this card. Deacon was just a crazy, crazy great defensive end. And love the fact that this is on the Chargers card. So fantastic, fantastic submission. And then let me show you the 8x10 that James got. This 8x10 turned out great. Just love it. Hopefully I can try to capture it the best I can on camera. But James got this William Perry 8x10 photograph. Authenticated. And just love it. He's holding on, or he's hanging on the fridge there. So it gave a ton of white space for a huge, huge autograph. And it just turned out fantastic. This is just a great looking photo. Turn it sideways so you can see the label. You can see the autograph there with the fridge. Let me turn it the other way so you can see it right side up. It just turned out great. This is just an awesome, awesome photo. Love getting the 8x10s slabbed up. They just turn out great in the cases. So, great job, James. All of your stuff passed, of course. And as soon as I get it packed up with a tracking number, I will get that sent to you, my friend. So thank you for joining the submission. And our next submitter is Morris. I won't even count the cards that Morris submitted. Morris submitted quite a few cards, so we will just start going through them. The first one is this 1991 Heisman Collection, Johnny Lujack. These cards look great. I had never seen these cards until this submission, and a couple of you submitted cards from this set, and it is a great set for autographs, I gotta say. So we got John Lujack. Our next one from the same set is John Cappelletti. I have never had luck getting Cappelletti. I've sent out a couple times, and he's never returned back to me for some reason. I have a request going out to him here probably this week, so hopefully third time is the charm. So John Cappelletti. Next one we've seen in this submission already, the 77 Topps Steve Largent. Another guy I still need to send out to. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Next is the 84 Topps Eric Dickerson. Classic card with him in his goggles. Then we have the 1989 Auburn Coke 20 card. It's coming from Tucker Fredrickson. See, he did the number 20 inscription, and he did the College Football Hall of Fame 94. Awesome, awesome looking card. From Tucker Fredrickson. And this one is a 2005 Press Pass Big Numbers Jason White. Got the shine, looks great. See, he did the 03 Heisman, I think that's what it says. Inscription with the number 18. See him there in his Sooners jersey. Just a great looking card, man. This looks awesome. Awesome, awesome. Next one is the 2005 Topps All-American Billy Sims. These cards look great because they have that vintage look to them. You can see signed it there in a black Sharpie with the number 20. Just another great looking card. Billy Sims. Then we have this 2006 Donruss Threads College Gridiron Kings Platinum. It's a long title for a card. It's coming from Terry Baker. Terry Baker. This is a sweet looking card. It looks like it's got kind of the got the matte kind of canvasy look to it. See, signed it in the thin black Sharpie, but it turned out great. The black and white photo really helped make the autograph pop on this, so that's awesome. Next, we have 1992 Heisman Collection, Steve Owens. You see he described 69 Heisman, it looks like. Another great card. Another card that we've seen a few times already. We have the 1985 Topps Warren Moon. This card turned out great as well. It's got the Hall of Fame 06 on it. Looks great. Next one is this 1967 Philadelphia Leroy Jordan. Can't go wrong with the vintage, I say. Then we have, oh, this one was another one that I loved. This is the 1998 Press Pass Pickoffs Blue, and it's Bobby Bowden, the legend of Florida State. Great, great, great coach. This is another cool one. This is a 1995 Signature Rookies, franchise rookies. It's Rashawn Salam. Of course, Mr. Salam has passed away. But a great looking card. He had a tremendous college career at Colorado. Then we have the 1990 Pro Set, Andre Ware. This is another great looking card. This is a 1989 Pittsburgh Greats, Tony Dorsett. Looks great. I had never seen this card either until the submission. Then we have the 1972 Archie Manning. The 1989 Score, Steve Atwater. This is a great card. I love the 89 Score set, man. Next is the 1991 Pro Set, Mike Rozier, Heisman Hero card. See, he's there in his Nebraska days. Awesome card to get signed, too. And then we have the 1994 Classic Gold, Charlie Ward. Of course, Charlie also played in the NBA. But he had a tremendous, tremendous career at Florida State. And the last card of the submission for Morris is this 1997 Ultra Gold Medallion, Danny Werfel, in his Florida Gators jersey. Flair Ultra cards are always great to get signed because they got the full photo, a lot of places for the signature to be put. And this is no different. Turned out amazing. So, Morris, you did great, my friend. And as soon as I get everything packed up, I will send you out your tracking number. So thanks for joining the submission. Okay, so moving on to our next submission. It's going to be Andrew's submission. Andrew submitted quite a bit of cards. I want to say it was, I think it was 81, but not 100% sure off the top of my head. So we're just going to go through them and see what Andrew got. So the first one is this 2009 SP Signature, Rondé Barber. Then we got 1991 Upper Deck, Charles Haley. Great looking card right here. And then it's a 1975 Topps Coy Bacon. Love this one, of course, with the Chargers. And then we have the 1973 Topps Leroy Keys. He's got a cool signature. Then we have one of these sweet 97 Upper Deck Legends cards. And this one's of Elroy Hirsch. I love these cards for autographs. They look great. I know that there was one earlier in a video. I've gotten a couple of them done, and they turn out great. So Elroy Hirsch. Then we got this 1975 Topps Winston Hill. This is a cool one to see. The 1990 Pro Set Jim Harbaugh. Got an authenticated Jim Harbaugh. This is a 2001 Pacific War Room Chad Johnson. Pacific, I know I've said it in other videos, Pacific did a tremendous job in the late 90s, early 2000s with their cards. They had a lot of fun producing their cards, and they they did a lot of cool things, and this card just looks great. It's awesome to have a Chad Johnson autograph. Then we have the Bears legend Mike Ditka on this 1992 Pro Line Profiles. This is another cool one. 1991 Pro Set Randall Cunningham. It's the milestone rushing leader. Then we have a 1972 Topps Jim Kick. The 72 Topps look great signed too, I gotta say. I don't know what he had going on there with his hair, but we got Jim Kick on that one. This one is a sweet one too. This is a 1992 Pro Set Chuck Knox. He had a really nice signature there too. That's pretty cool. As always, Andrew did a fantastic job with his submission. Here's a modern day card, a 2015 Score Carlos Dunlap. (1972) Topps Dave Wilcox. Turn it horizontal so you can see it better. I think what I like the most about the 72 Topps is I love how they have the team name going across the top there. I think it just adds to it. Makes it stand out more. This one was a funny one. I saw this one. I was like, this is so cool. It's a 1994 A1 Masters of the Grill Eric Williams. This was such a cool looking card. Then we have 1991 Upper Deck Krishna Okoye. He was such a big bruising back. And he's definitely got a unique signature there. (1975) Topps Dan Deerdorf. Great looking card. Then we have the 1992 Topps Eric Dickerson. Got the Hall of Fame inscription there. And he's in his Los Angeles Raiders uniform. Eric Dickerson. Next, we have this 2001 Topps Prime Retail, Andy Dalton. It's his rookie card signed. Of course, Andy Dalton had a heck of a career with the Bengals, currently with the Saints. Great looking card right there. Then we have 1975 Topps Dwight White from the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is another cool one. These cards are great to get signed. The 1991 Pro Set Joey Browner. These art cards from that Pro Set set look great autographed. Kind of similar to, I guess, a Diamond Kings in baseball. But these art cards turn out great. Joey Browner. Oh, this was another cool one here. It's a 1964 Philadelphia Bill Wade from the Chicago Bears. The Philadelphia cards are so classic. I don't know. They had like that simple vintage, look to them. They didn't do much with graphics, obviously, or anything else. It was just kind of like just standard name, team, position, photo. That's all you get. But I just love the Philadelphia cards. I really do. Next is the 1980 Topps Charlie Waters, Dallas Cowboys. This was a cool one right here. This is 1990-91 Pro Set Super Bowl. It's a Gene Upshaw. Mr. Gene Upshaw. When I had seen this one come in Andrew's order for authentication, I was really fingers crossed that this was good because this is a pretty cool card. Gene Upshaw was not only a great player, but he did a lot after his playing days, especially with the Union and stuff like that. Mr. Gene Upshaw. Next, we have this 1991 Pinnacle, Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas, a tremendous running back for the Buffalo Bills. He's another one of those kind of all-purpose backs. He could run, catch, pretty much do anything he needed out of the backfield. Thurman Thomas. Next, we have 1972 Topps Dwayne Thomas with the Dallas Cowboys. Got another one of these cool 72 Topps cards signed. And then we have this 1993 Heisman Collection, Terry Baker. Great looking card. It's our second Terry Baker of the order. Then we have a 2001 Upper Deck Ovation, Tiki Barber. So Andrew had gotten Rondé earlier in the video, and now he got Tiki. So he got the Barber twins. Of course, Tiki was a great back for those New York Giants teams. Next, we have the 63 Topps Gino Marchetti. Another great looking vintage card here. And then we have this 1982 Topps Jan Stenerud when he was with the Green Bay Packers and got the Hall of Fame 91 inscription on there. Then we have this 1997 Fleer Will Shields. Great looking card. Then we have another one of the Heisman collection cards. This is Johnny Rodgers. You can see he inscribed the Heisman 72 up there, number 20. Johnny Rodgers. Okay. That was stack number 1 for Andrew. Moving on to stack number 2. There we go. Don't want it blocking the screen there. We have 1991 Heisman Collection, Joe Bellino. Sorry, guys, trying to get organized here a little bit. This was a cool one. 1990 Pro Set Chris Carter. Chris Carter was a fantastic receiver for the Minnesota Vikings. Helped Randy Moss when Moss came into the league. And Chris Carter would just catch touchdowns. Like, he was a touchdown machine too. So Chris Carter, this is an awesome card right here. Great card, Andrew. And then we have this 1981 TCMA Greats, Pete Retzlaff. Pete Retzlaff. A cool one right here. We got the 1970 Topps Mel Renfro. Got the Hall of Fame 96 inscription on there. Then we have the 1991 Pro Set Otis Anderson. Milestone, 10,000 yards. Talk about an underrated running back. Some would definitely argue belongs in the Hall of Fame. Otis Anderson. And then we have this 1987 Topps Chris Collinsworth. Of course, he's a fantastic analyst today, but he was a good wide receiver for those awesome Bengals teams in the 80s. Chris Collinsworth. Here's a great card. I actually have the same exact card in my collection. Got this 1986 Topps Dwight Clark. The Catch. Then we have the 1997 Upper Deck Legends Ben Davidson. Great looking card. Actually got to meet Ben Davidson a couple times. Have a autographed photo in the collection from him. But like I said, these Upper Deck Legends turn out great with autographs on them. Then we have this 1992 Upper Deck Carl Pickens Rookie Force. Turned out sweet. (1973) Topps Jethro Pugh. He had the hairstyle going on there. Then we have 1974 Topps Alan Page. This is an awesome card right here, I gotta say. Awesome, awesome card. Nice looking Alan Page right there. This has to be one of my favorites in Andrew's submission. We got the 1974 Topps Merlin Olsen. Mr. Garvey from Little House on the Prairie. This is sweet looking Merlin Olsen card right here. Then we got this 1990 Swell Greats Bobby Mitchell. He's really got a nice signature. You can see the whole, I mean, it is a full signature. You can read and make out and see. Great signature. And then we have this 1992 Gridiron, Dennis Green. Love me some Dennis Green. He had some great, great outtakes. If you ever YouTube Dennis Green, you can watch him. He had some great, great outtakes at press conferences and stuff. Of course, he was the Minnesota Vikings head coach. Also the Cardinals head coach. Good old Dennis Green. 1975 Topps Pete Gogolak. New York Giants kicker. (1979) Topps Eddie Edwards. (1973) Topps Ken Anderson. Another quarterback that you could argue could possibly be in the Hall of Fame. This is a cool looking card right here. 2021 Donruss Retro Series Paul Krause with the silver pen, Hall of Fame 98 inscription. This turned out amazing. This card is great. It's a modern day card, of course. With that signature, it just pops. It looks great. This is awesome. Paul Krause. 1990-91 Pro Set Super Bowl, Bob Kuechenberg from the Miami Dolphins. Another one that has a full signature. Great looking signature. (1977) Topps Curly Culp. (1969) Topps Don Maynard with the Hall of Fame 87 inscription. Great, great card right here. And then we have the 1975 Topps Jack Youngblood, the Los Angeles Rams. Here's another one of those cool A1 cards. Got the 94 A1 Masters of the Grill, Gary Zimmerman. Very cool. Then we have a 1989 Swell Greats Mike McCormick. This was a cool one right here. 1992 Pro Set Chuck Noll. What a great card. You can see Chuck Noll sitting there shaking Dennis Green's hand. And we have a 1965 Philadelphia, Earl Morrall. Another one of those great Philadelphia cards. Then we have a 1990 Swell Greats, Dick Butkus. A 1982 Topps, Matt Blair. This is a great looking card too. It's in 2006 Upper Deck Legends, Charles White. Got such a great autograph, such great penmanship, and I love how he put the LA Rams down there. Charles White. Got a 2011 Score. This is Cedric Benson. Cedric Benson was a really good running back. Then we got a 1978 Topps Elvin Bethea. Then we have a 1992 Fleer Cornelius Bennett. One of those great defenders on those late 80s, early 90s Bills teams. Cornelius Bennett. All right. Almost there with your order, Andrew. We only got a few more to go. Next, we have this 1986 McDonald's Bengals green tab, Rodney Holman. Of course, these are bigger cards, so they're in bigger cases. Let me show you the difference. It's a regular card case, and it's one of these McDonald's card cases that they used. So these cases are going to be slightly bigger. So there's Rodney Holman. And then we have Ross Browner. Then we got Boomer Esiason. And we got Brian Blados. We got Carl Zander. And we got Robert Jackson. We got, let me see here. Sorry, it's not focusing. There we go. Tim Crumry. Trying to get these so they focus and so there's not glare. So next we have Anthony Munoz with the Hall of Fame 98 inscription. And we have Reggie Williams. And then we have Eddie Brown. It's pretty amazing you were able to find all these cards, or you had them this whole time, Andrew. This is crazy. James Brooks. And then that they were intact and not scratched off. That's awesome. James Brooks. Then we have Charles Alexander, who has a pretty nice autograph, actually. Charles Alexander. And then we have Max Montoya with the 4 Pro Bowls inscription on there. Pretty cool. I know I love my inscriptions. I know Andrew told me that he does too. So anytime you can get those bonus inscriptions, it's pretty cool. We got Ken Anderson. We have Michael Harris. This is Ray Horton. I'm going to flip it over just so you can see the back of them. So there's the back. You can see there's a perforated line, so the bottom would tear off. This bottom would tear off. You'd scratch it, and so it's pretty awesome that that you have all these intact, Andrew, and that nothing's been scratched or torn or anything. That's pretty cool. Ray Horton. And the last one for Andrew's order is Lewis Breeden. So Andrew submitted over 80 cards, and every one of them came back good. So tremendous job, Andrew. You did fantastic. Everybody in the submission did great because everybody's stuff passed. Only one that didn't was me. So I don't know what that says. But when we show you what it is, you guys won't be surprised. So Lewis Breeden. So thank you, Andrew, for joining the submission. Just like everybody else, as soon as I get a tracking number, I will send it to you and get it out as quickly as possible. So the last order I have to show you is mine, guys. So We will start with the bad news. The one and only failure in this whole submission was my 1991 Fleer Ultra Steve Young. Of course, I knew there was a high possibility that this was not going to pass, but for 50% off, I figured it was worth the risk, I guess. And so this did not pass. So the Steve Young was a failure. Let me put it up close for you guys. So that was our lone failure in an over 200 card submission. So not too bad. So moving on to my items. Let me do the cards first. I'll do the cards first, guys. So the first card we have, is this cut that I did of Bo Diaz. Did this purely for the 1990 Donruss set. If you guys don't know, Bo Diaz died in 1990. And I just don't think, with the timing of things, between the time the set came out and when Bo Diaz died, that he had an opportunity to sign any 1990 cards. So what I did is, as you've seen in the past, I took 2 cards, I sandwiched them together, I purchased a index card that Bo Diaz had signed, and trimmed it and put it in between the 2 cards, and basically stuck everything together and made a cut out of it so that I could have this for the Donruss set, since it wasn't possible to get on-card auto. So that's kind of what we did. I have to do it with 1 or 2 other people in the Donruss set because they were passed away before the set came out. So there's no possibility of them signing. So I wanted to give this one a shot first, since this was the lowest risk, and see how it would go, see how it would look, and see what Beckett would think. And everything passed. So there you go. Bo Diaz cut auto for the 1990 Donruss set. That was the only non-football item submitted for this whole entire order. So our next one is 1990 Topps Daryl Moose Johnson. Then we have the 1969 Topps Gary Garrison with the 4-time Pro Bowl inscription. Then we have one of those 97 Upper Deck Legends cards again of Gary Garrison, 4-time Pro Bowl. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks these cards look great signed. So Gary Garrison. Then we have a 1974 Topps Manny Fernandez with the 17-0 inscription. Got the 1989 Pro Set Jerry Burns. The 2001 Topps Archives Roger Craig. Of course, it's a copy of his 84 Topps Rookie. Got the 2014 UD Conference Greats Philip Fulmer, former Tennessee head coach. Got the 1971 Topps Sonny Jurgensen with the Hall of Fame inscription. Got the 1991 Fleer Stan Humphries. Got the 1988 Topps Lionel James. Little Train from the San Diego Chargers. And then we got the 88 Topps Ed Too Tall Jones. And next is the 1991 Enor Pro Football Hall of Fame Sonny Jurgensen with the Hall of Fame inscription. And then we have the 1991 Proline Portraits Joe Theismann. And it had the Super Bowl, was that 17? Super Bowl 17 champ. Then we have 2019 Donruss Rookies and Stars, Larry Johnson. And then we have the 2011 Upper Deck, Rocky Blyer. Tony Black will like that one. It's in Notre Dame days. Then we have the 2020 Donruss, Bob Greasy. And next we have the 1998 Ultra, Mark Brunell. Then we have the 1990 Fleer, Lomas Brown. And for the last card of my submission, we have the 2001 Topps Jamal Anderson. Now, the rest of my order is photos. So we have 4x6 photos that were signed. Our first one is Vince Papale. So he did sign it to Brandon, Dream Big, Vince Papale, number 83. You can see the label. These bigger slabs are kind of hard to get into the camera for me, but you know, I try to turn it around for you guys to see. So Vince Papale. Glad to get that one. Next, we have Dub Jones. It's turned out great. I got this a few years ago, and you can see that the autograph was shaky, so I can only imagine. Can't remember if he's still alive or not, to be honest with you, but if he is, I can only imagine that it's probably even shakier. William Dub Jones. And then next, we got Mr. Bob Lilly with the Hall of Fame inscription on there. I do love getting the 4x6 photos slabbed. I gotta say, I just think it's great. Next, we got Mr. Bill Parcells. Says to Brandon, my best, Bill Parcells. In the silver pen. And then the last item of the order that I could share with you guys, I was able to get Mr. Mike Holmgren. Of course, that was when he was Seattle's coach. He's sitting there shaking Brett Favre's hand. But thought this would be cool to get slabbed up. And I think it turned out great. Mike Holmgren. So that is it, guys. That is our group submission for September. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a long video, but we had so many items submitted, so many great items submitted, and so hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you guys who all joined the submission, those that I was able to show, those that I wasn't able to show. Really do appreciate it. Definitely think this was a successful submission because we only had one reject. And so anyways, guys, thank you all. Hope you all have a fantastic and blessed evening. Until our next video, see ya.